Okay, hello. Turn on your camera. Okay, so we're going to continue. Okay, let's see what if you remember what we have seen before. Open your workbook, please. We're going to see. A ver si se acuerdan. Okay, so open your workbook. 1 minute. Okay, on page. So let's go to page 56. And what we have to do on exercise 2. It says here that we have to use the words that we have in the box, but we have to complete the sentences. Página 56, ya del workbook, ejercicio 2. So we have to complete the sentences with the verbs, with the verb pairs. Okay, write one simple past and one past perfect. So we have to write. If we have say, uno de ellos va a estar en past simple o simple past y el otro en past perfect. Okay, so number 1, it says after our dinner, the restaurant. So which ones are the verbs? ¿Cuáles son los verbos para el uno? A ver. After our dinner, the restaurant.
After we had been our dinner.
Had where is had?
The be and live.
Be and live after we. Okay, after our dinner had been our dinner, we left the restaurant. Okay, so do you all have the same? Does anyone have another answer? The same? Okay, so what about yes, Miguel Angel?
El verbo finish and live en la 1.
Finish. After we finished, or we had finished. Sorry, after we had finished our dinner, we left, right? So first we finished and then we left. So after we had finished our dinner, we left, right? So yeah, now we have the correct one. And you have to do the same for the others. You have to choose the correct verb pairs. Let's see, number 2, the teacher angry because my work at home. So which ones are the 2 verbs that we're going to use here? Live and move, say and go.
Be and live.
Study. Be and live. Okay, so which one?
The teacher was were angry because I had left my work at home.
Okay, where I'm because I had left. I had left. Okay, I had left.
Left.
Okay, I had left my work at home. Okay.
The teacher was.
The teacher was, okay.
Singular.
Singular, okay. The teacher was angry because I had left my work at home. Okay, so do the same from 3 to 8. And once you finish, send me a message, please, to my private WhatsApp. Lo mismo, ya para los otros, tienen que elegir 2 verbos. Y uno tienen que ponerlo en pasado simple y el otro en past perfect. Cuando termine, me manda una foto o un mensaje a mi WhatsApp privado con la palabra finish or done. No importa si se equivoca, ya la cosa es que Eh, página 52, ejercicio 2. You're welcome. El workbook. Ya estamos en el workbook, página 52.
Es página
No,
56, teacher.
ok, perdón. Entonces, ok, thank you, Laura. So, página 56, perdón, página 56, ejercicio 2. Ok, yes, Carlos, do you have a question? No?
No, teacher, I te- solo podía mi cámara en encendido.
Ok. Que como encendió el micrófono.
Sí, sorry.
Okay, don't worry. Okay, let's see. Miguel Angel, can you read number 3, please?
Number 3. He was feeling stressed because he has lost his phone.
He had lost his phone. Okay, thank you. Number 4, Daniela, can you read?
Number 4. Jorge had passed all his exams because he studied hard all year.
Okay, he studied hard all year. Okay, so thing in number 4, ¿cuál es la acción que pasó primero? Okay. And number 5, Natalie Flores, can you read number 5, please?
I have met Javier once at Laura house, so I know who he has.
Okay, so I knew who he was. Okay, thank you. Number 6, Purita.
She had lived in Italy for 3 years before she moved to France.
Before she moved. Okay. Um, okay, she had lived in Italy for 3 years before she moved to France. Number 7, Jessica Vocal. Jessica. Jessica Vocal, do you have number 7? Eduardo, it says no. Okay, then Aida, perdón. Laura.
Eduardo knew most of the people at the club because he had been there before.
He had been there before. Okay, thank you. And Diana Sanchez, number 8.
Yes, teacher. After I say good night, I had I had gone to bed.
I had gone to bed. Okay. Passed all my exams because he had studied hard. Number 4. It is had passed or passed. What do you think? ¿Qué es lo que pasa primero?
Primero estudió y después pasó el examen.
Sí, had studied.
Had studied, right? Had studied es una acción que es una acción larga que primero pasó eso y después pasó el examen, ¿no? So yeah, in this case, passed and had studied. Okay, and in number 8,
Igual a 5 está mal.
en la 5, had met Javier once,
Perdón, era la 6.
let's say. She had lived in Italy for 3 years before she moved. Yeah, okay, so do you all have the same in number 6?
Esa está bien.
Do you say it is okay? Okay. She
Sí,
had...
primero vivió y después se mudó.
Ok, sí, para poder mudarnos primero tenemos que vivir, ¿no? En Italia. Okay. So first he had lived in Italy and then he moved to France, okay? For 3 years. And yep, so number 6 is correct. Number 8, ¿cuál hicimos primero? After I said, primero decimos goodbye y después nos vamos a la cama, o primero nos vamos a la cama y después decimos goodbye.
Primero nos despedimos.
Ok, entonces para la primera acción que hacemos usamos past perfect o simple past. Oh, sorry, past. Yeah, simple past or past perfect.
Past simple.
Had said.
Past perfect. Past perfect para la primera acción. Ok, entonces la segunda acción es simple past. No se olviden, ok. So after
I
had said
said
good night. Okay. Went, right? So yeah. Entonces no se olviden, para la primera acción es past perfect y para la segunda acción simple past. Cuando hablamos del pasado, ¿ya? After I had said good night, I went to bed. Okay, so I'm going to show you now the answers. And let's see, number one, we can say had finished and left. Number two, was and had left. Number three, was and had lost. Number four, passed and had studied. Number five, had met and knew. Number six, had lived and moved. Number seven, knew and had been. And the last one, had said and went. Okay, so let's go now to the book. Let's go back to page. We're going to do the last activity of that section. So let's go to page 84, sorry. So we're going to do the last one. It says here on exercise 9 that we have to look at the pictures. It says, and write as many as sentences as you can about the pictures. So use the simple past or past perfect. He was disappointed because he had lost the game. What can you say about number 2? Sorry, letter B. ¿Qué podríamos decir? ¿Cómo digo? Yes?
He was very late because he had
Missed
the bus.
missed the bus. Okay. Yeah. And or he was angry o también estaba enojado. ¿Por qué? ¿Qué más diría? A ver. O no se enojan ustedes cuando le den el micro. He was angry. No. Okay, so try to do at least one sentence and send me to my private WhatsApp, please. A ver, una oración por lo menos. Don't forget to use past simple and past perfect, okay? Aquí como el ejemplo. He was very disappointed. Primero está past simple because he had lost the game, right? So, can you send me please one sentence? Una oración. A ver a mi WhatsApp privado, por favor.
The letter B, teacher.
Yes, de cualquiera, de la A, B o C, de cualquiera de las tres. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I have one. He lost the bus because he had left home. And we can say he missed the bus because he had left the money or his money at home. Maybe it's more suitable because he had left. It sounds weird. Okay, he had left home. And another one, he was very happy because she was very happy because she had been on, yeah, she had been on birthday, we can say, or it was her birthday. And he was delayed, he was very delayed because he hadn't the bus on time. He hadn't, faltó el verbo ahí, he hadn't agarrar, como decimos agarrar el
Take.
he hadn't took or taken here. He hadn't taken or he hadn't got. Yeah. Okay. Another one says he was very frustrated because he had lost the bus. Yeah. Okay. He missed the bus, but because he had left home late. Okay. He left home late. Okay. She was very happy because she ate many candies. She had eaten. Sorry, not ate. She had eaten. Eat, ate, eaten. Eaten is the past participle of ate. And yeah, he was very delayed because she hadn't taken the bus. Okay, and another one.
¿Es internet o es el mío nomás?
Sí, creo que se fue.
Se fue el
Estaba
teacher.
asustada yo también. Internet, teacher.
Está lloviendo por allá, seguro.
Hay que decirle que no deje libre antes de las 6, a las 6, para festejar a nuestro papá.
Digámosle,
No,
oye a la
hombre,
compañera.
Ya sabes, seguro.
le salió nomás, ¿no?
Ya vuelve eso. Un ratito.
Él nos dejó libres.
Bueno. Ya volvió.
Sorry, me quedé colgado así, quieto sin moverme. ¿No? Sí, no me
Sí.
hicieron sticker.
Sí, teacher.
Parecía
Ya hicimos 10 ya.
En la grabación igual se puede.
La grabación. No me hicieron por favor, no me hagan sticker, ¿ya?
muy tarde.
Okay. So yeah, okay. Thank you. So yeah, your answers are good, quite good. So he was late for the bus because. Okay, so let's continue then. What we are going to do before we start the other section, I'm going to ask you some question. Have you ever played rugby? Have you listened about that rugby? Have you ever played?
Traffic.
No, never before.
It's similar to American football.
Yes, but what is the difference? The difference is that in rugby, do they use protections? No, right? Or do they do? They don't, right? Or maybe is that sport popular in our country? Do you know someone who plays that sport?
I believe in is of Australia, the rugby.
Okay, it's from Australia. Okay, so yeah, I'm asking you this because we are going to read about that rugby. So, but will be a peculiar reading. Okay, so let's go to page 86, please. What we are going to do. This section, it is about reading. So you have to send me. Ya, como es un reading, me tienen que mandar, ¿no? Ya saben, toda esta página, tienen que leerlo y enviármelo, ¿ya? So, this is about, this reading is about finding information in a text. So, we are going to scan in order to find specific information. And we are going to learn also how to give examples. So rock and roll on wheels, it says. And before we read, we're going to talk about the title and the picture. So look at the title on page 87 and the picture that you have there. And what are the Paralympic Games? Did you listen about that? Paralympic Games? Have you ever listened about that? What are the Paralympic Games?
Games for discapacity.
Juegos para
Games for
paralímpicos.
discapacity.
Okay, Olympic Games, right? Olympic Games for special people, right? There are Olympic Games for special people. Okay, so number 2, have you ever seen a wheelchair rugby game? It says. Purita, have you ever seen that? A wheelchair rugby game?
No,
You haven't? Okay.
I haven't seen rugby
Okay.
game.
Okay. Thank you. And Carlos, would you like to take part in a game like that? Where would you have to use well this? Don Arcilla, Leia, would you like to take part in a game like that?
Teacher, I lost your signal.
Ya se
Uh,
fue.
Okay, de nuevo no puedes.
again, teacher, please. Your question.
Okay. So would you like to take part in a game like
In,
that?
in any game?
Yeah, in other games, would you like to take part?
In physics games, I like from a part of the basketball and another video game of racing, cooperative games of adventure.
Of person.
Uh,
Okay, thank you. And okay, so okay, thank you. According to the picture and the title, what kind of person do you think Laura is? A ver, vean la imagen. ¿Qué clase de persona? What kind of picture? Yes. What kind of person is she? Look at his face or her face, sorry. ¿Qué clase de persona creen que? ¿Cómo la definiría?
He's very strong.
Strong, okay.
It's very bravery.
Bravely, okay.
I
Is
think that Laura is brave.
brave, okay. Okay. Thank you. So yeah, here we have no wrong and right answers. Okay. Now, before we read this, I'm going to ask to Neil, can you read please this? Finding information in a text. This one, please. Neil, can you read? When we want to find
When we want to find information in a longer text, we need to know where to look. Read the text quietly and understand the general topic of each paragraph. Read the question carefully and underline any keyword. Match the question with the paragraph that have the information you need. Read this paragraph in detail to answer the question.
Okay, thank you. So we are going to practice this later. First, what we are going to do, don't forget that in order to find information in longer text like this, first what we have to do is to read quickly to understand the general topic of each paragraph. And yeah, we also have to read the questions carefully in order to underline keywords or what we are, in order to find or in order to know what we are looking for. And match the question with paragraph that has the info. So we have to match the question with the paragraph. We're going to practice this later. So first we're going to read. And I need some volunteers to read this. Paragraph A. Who wants to read paragraph A?
Mi teacher.
Ok, de los que no leí. Ok, Geraldine, no, Geraldine ya leyó. A ver, otra persona. Ok, Geraldine la, ya. Paragraph A, Geraldine, another one.
hey,
A
teacher.
ver. Ok, Carlos, paragraph B. Miguel Ángel, paragraph C. Flores Bernal, paragraph D. Purita, paragraph E. And Daniela, F. Elenir. Ah, no, Jessica Diana.
Spectators and
Jessica
watch the game.
Diana G, ¿ok?
Wheelchair
Jessica,
rugby is a
el
mix
último,
of
Jessica.
basketball, rugby, and hockey.
Okay, so
Two teams of
let's
four
start this.
players through
It says sports interview. Team White meets wheelchair rugby player Laura Sabet. Okay, so A.
Okay. The first thing I not notice about Laura Sabeta is her arms. They are almost as big as my legs. The next thing I notice is a bunches
throw,
on her arm. I get injuries
throw and
fairly
carry a volleyball.
often because we play to win. The Argentinian athlete explained, it's aerobic after all.
Okay.
Wheelchair rugby has always been a tough physical
Trying,
sport
trying to score
invented in
goals.
Canada in 1000
Goals.
nine,
Players score when their
sorry,
wells cross the line at the end of the court.
1977. It was first called Motorball as the sport's popularity grew. The name changed to the more
Court
serious
while they
wheelchair
are
rugby.
holding the
It
ball
was a name,
in their
but the
hands.
game was just as violent.
I'm so happy to join the spectators and watch the game. Wheelchair rugby is a mix of basketball, rugby, and hockey.
That's all. Letter C. Um, People who have never
Two
played
teams
the
of
sport might
four
think
players
of it
through
as a
through
fun way to spend an afternoon,
throw
but it's
and
exhausting.
carry,
Laura gives me an special wheelchair, and I move slowly onto the
trying to
court.
score goals.
I wear gloves, but
Players
it's very hard work pushing the chair using holding my arms.
cross the line
Wheelchairs
of
rugby is
court
played
while
on a
they're holding the
basketball
ball in their
court that measures 28. ¿Cómo se dice por?
Yeah, we can say X. Or, yeah, in this case, we're going to say X. Okay, X.
X. Um, 20, 28 X 50 meters, and it's taking me over 3 minutes to cross it. Meanwhile, Laura has already finished warming up. That's all.
Okay, thank you.
I'm so happy to join the spectators and watch the game. Wheelchair rugby is a mix of basketball, rugby, and hockey. Two teams of four players turn and carry a volleyball, trying to score goals. Players score when their wheels cross the line at the end of the court while they are holding the ball in their hands.
Okay, okay. Ya, estoy teniendo problemas. Continúen nomás con su lectura, ¿ok? Sigan, por favor. Mientras veo lo de la internet, ¿ya?
Wheelchair rugby's popularity exploded after the feature
After the
in
feature
the
in
2005 movies Murderball. Many of
2005,
its players are now big names
2005
in
movie
Paralympic
Motherboard,
sport, like
many
the
of its
star
players are now
of the movie Mark Soban. The
Paralympic.
sport is now played in more than 25 countries, such as China. So, however you look at it, wheelchair rugby is a big news.
Yeah. This places a lot of responsibility on the players, as Laura explains.
Happy to join.
There are a lot of sport
Wheelchair
opportunities
rugby is a mix
out there
of
for
basketball,
people who
rugby,
need
and
a
hockey.
wheelchair,
Two teams of
such
four
as
players
skiing,
hold
tennis,
the ball,
and sailing.
trying to score
The
goals.
important thing is
Players
making
score
sure
when their
people
wheels
know
cross
about
the
them
line at the end of the
so they
court while
can
they
take
are
part.
holding the ball in their
We
hands.
also need fans. We want big bros watching the game. That's why I'm doing this interview.
Getting involved is easy. There is
plenty of information. There is the website of the International Wheelchair Rugby Federation at... Teacher, no sé cómo leer eso.
At double or triple double
www.
B
Point
World Wide Web is
ewer
okay. World Wide Web or double or triple double B dot I
OYRF
W R F
OYRF
.com.
point com
.com.
point
It's
com point.
also very
It's also
easy to
fairly
find
easy to find a game in most
a
large
game
towns
in most
if you just
large
want to watch. Many
towns
people
if
only watch the
you
sport
just want
once
to
every
match.
4 years or the
Many people
Paralympic
only
Games,
watch
but
the
as
sport
Laura tells me,
once
for people
every
like me, this
4 years
isn't a hobby.
at
Since
the
I lost the use of my
Paralympics.
legs, it's been my life.
But as Laura told me, for people like me, this isn't a hobby. Since I lost the use of my legs, been my life.
Okay, it's been my life. Okay, thank you. Yeah, give me a second, please. I'm going to change my internet. Un ratito, por favor. Voy a cambiarme de internet, ¿ya? Okay. So, okay, can you, okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to do this, okay? It says here that we have to read the text quickly and understand the general topic of each paragraph. So, the 1 minute, yeah, so it says here that we have to read quickly and match the paragraph A to G with the topics that we have here from 1 to 7. So what paragraph it talks about how it feels to play wheelchair rugby. So what paragraph is this topic? Or if you want look at the yes
Paragraph D.
paragraph D we talk about that. So try to do the same with the others. You have to match the paragraph with the topics that we have here from 2 to 7. Okay, how to find out more about the sport? It says how to find out more about the sport. So in what paragraphs can we or do we talk about that? Find out more about
Letter
the
G.
sport. Letter G.
Letter G.
And number 3, creating interest in these disabled sports. In what paragraph?
F.
Letter F. Okay. And number 2, Laura's physical appearance. So what paragraph talks about physical appearance or Laura's physical appearance?
Letter A.
Letter A. Okay. And number 5, media interest in wheelchair rugby. Yes, what paragraph does it talk about that? About media interest? Can you see?
B.
Letter D?
No, B.
B? Okay. And the origins of the sports. So, in what paragraphs?
No, no. Perdón, en la C y en la B, creo, teacher.
Okay, 6 is B. The origins, yep. So here we have a day, right? And the rules of the wheelchair rugby?
E.
Letter E. Wheelchair rugby popular. Okay.
No, la 5.
So number 5 is
Esa es la C.
okay. So letter C is well, paragraph C talks.
Este, Creo que es al revés. El 1 es el C y el 7 es el D.
Number one, it is C.
Sí,
Yes.
sí.
Sí, teacher, así es. Y la 7 es la D.
Okay. So in C, we're talking about how it feels. Um, okay, so yeah, move. Are you sure? Okay, so yeah, I'm going to let's see if we have the answer, the correct answer. I'm going to show you. So yeah, number one, it is C, and number two is G, number three is F, number four A, number five E, six is B, and the last one is D. Okay, so yeah, you did a good job. All the answers were correct. Okay, so we have done the first one, and now it says the skill box that we have to. Okay, 1 minute. This one. So match the question. It says which paragraph that has the information you need. So we are going to do that on exercise 3. It says here first we're going to underline the keywords from 1 to 7, and then we're going to match them with the paragraph. Okay, so which one? In number 1, how long does it take Tim to cross the court? So which one first is the keyword or are the keywords? En la pregunta 1. Which ones are the keywords that will help us to find this information in the text? ¿Cuáles son las palabras clave? En la pregunta 1.
Cross.
Cross the court.
Okay, cross the court, and how long it says, right? Okay, so cross the court. What about number 2? No, okay, first, let's do number 1 first. Paragraph. In what paragraph can we find this information? Cross the court.
Maybe letter C.
Letter C, okay. And the answer is in letter C, how long does it take Tim to cross the court?
It take me over 3 minutes.
Okay, 3 minutes. And yep, so you have to do the same with the others. Okay, you have to do the same. It says number 2, which movie did wheelchair rugby appear in? So what is the keywords? Or which ones are the keywords? In the question, the keywords?
Movie. Wheelchair.
Movie and wheelchair rugby.
Wheelchair.
Maybe appear, okay? So movie, yeah, wheelchair rugby. So which movie did wheelchair rugby appear in?
The movie Wonderboy.
Letter E.
Letter E. So in which movie? Or which movie?
Murderball. Murderball.
Mother. Okay. So I'm going to give you some more minutes to do the same with the others, okay? 2 minutes. Do the same with the other, please. Hagan lo mismo, por favor. Primero subrayen los keywords y después you have to match with the paragraph. And then if you want, you can write the answer. Okay. Um, number three. In number three, which ones are the keywords?
Number three,
Yes. In question,
wheelchair sports are wheelchair sports.
wheelchair sports. But are we going to look for wheelchair sport or other?
Other wheelchair sports.
Okay, other wheelchair sports. And number, yeah, what paragraph is this?
F.
D.
F or D or B?
D.
F.
Okay, I'm listening. Also D. And number four, yeah, in this question, which one is or are the keywords? In number four,
E.
Invented.
Letter B.
letter B in four.
In
Rugby invented.
19,
Okay,
when was
1870.
Wheelchair
invented?
rabbit invented.
wheelchair rabbit invented.
When
But
was
when was right? When? So we need to look for when, what the time when invented, right? And maybe wheelchair. So yeah. And number five, it says, what is the official wheelchair rugby organization?
Wheelchair official organization.
Okay, official rugby organization, maybe, or yeah, it can be also all of this. And number six, so in number five, in what paragraph can we find this?
G. Letter A.
Letter A.
Five.
Okay. Number five is A.
It's letter G. G,
Number
teacher.
G. And what is
G
the
teacher.
okay G? So what is the official wheelchair rugby organization? The name?
International Wheelchair Rugby Federation.
Okay, thank you. And number six, which ones are the keywords?
Is bandage.
Bandage.
Where?
Bandage.
Where?
Where?
Laura. Laura.
Where Laura where Laura or Laura have. Yep, so those are the keywords. And where does Laura have a bandage?
Argentina.
A.
Yes, para A. So where does Laura have the a bandage? The answer for this question?
Argentina.
Argentina. Did you say?
On her
on
arm.
his arm?
Okay, sorry, no, es que estoy mal, ya estoy resfriado y tengo los oídos tapados. Me van a tener paciencia si no escucho bien su respuesta, okay? I'm sorry. Uh, number seven, which ones are the keywords in number seven?
Many players.
Okay, how
How
many?
many?
How many players?
And team.
Wheelchairs. Rugby.
E. Letter B.
Two rugby teams, letter B, and the answer for this question?
D. D.
D.
D.
Okay, the answer?
Two teams or players.
Players.
Okay. Two teams for players. Okay. So, okay, thank you. So yeah, I'm going to show you the answer. So um, here we have how long are the keywords? Team and cross. Okay, movie, wheelchair, rugby appear are the keywords in number two. Number three, other word terms. For this, the keywords are important. Okay, don't forget when you are reading in the written test, try to focus on the keywords. Lo mismo, ya para el reading en el examen tienen que enfocarse en las keywords. Depende si la instrucción lo pide, ¿no? Okay. So we are going to do now exercise. We're not going to do exercise 4. Okay. Instead, we're going to work on we're going to work on the highlighted words that we have in the text. And it says find the highlighted words and which words come before nouns and which words come at the start of a sentence. So first, before nouns, which words comes before noun? Before nouns, in the text, which words comes before nouns? ¿Qué palabras van antes de los nombres from the highlighted? Yes. Antes de los nombres. In the reading, can you see?
Like, such as.
Like, such as. Okay, and do we have another one or just that one?
For example.
For example, does it go va antes del verbo, antes del nombre o sustantivo, for example, or where does it go? The start of a sentence, right? Va al principio, ¿no? Si se fija. For example, okay. For example, so these words, so these words are used to give examples. Instead of saying, for example, we can say like or such as. The difference is that like and such as goes before nouns. And for examples, we write them at the beginning of a sentence, and we also write after that a comma. Okay, so it says here, for example, giving examples, no, right? Listing examples. So I would like to visit countries on Southeast Asia, comma, like, so this is the example, like Thailandia and Vietnam. Or we can say, you shouldn't eat unhealthy food, comma, such as pizza or hamburgers. Okay, we do not write an in the middle, for example. Okay, por example está al principio, no se olvide, al principio de la oración, si es que vamos a dar un ejemplo y vamos a mencionar o vamos a dar el ejemplo en el medio, usamos like or such as. No, for example. Okay, don't try to use for example. Or for instance is the same as for example. Lo mismo, yeah? We can say for instance or for example. So the meaning is the same. She had problems at work, period. For instance, comma, she arrived late. Or for example. It depends on you. ¿Cuál suena mejor? For instance or for example?
For example.
For example, pero ya están a nivel 6, tienen que ya usar for instance.
For instance.
¿No le gusta? For instance. Ya no for example, for instance, ¿ok?
¿Hay alguna diferencia, teacher?
No, el significado es el mismo, ¿ya? El significado es el mismo. Aquí lo dice.
So, teacher, en el examen tenemos que poner for instance.
For instance, si ponen for example, le pongo mal. No, mentira, depende. Puede poner for instance o for example, ¿ok? Cualquiera de los dos.
Significan lo mismo entonces.
Sí, no hay cambio, dice. No change in the meaning. Es lo mismo.
Teacher,
Yeah.
between like and such as is are words similar? Or
Yeah,
or there are difference?
it's the same. It's the same. The only difference. No, it's the same. Like and such as. Es lo mismo, ¿ya? No hay diferencia en significado. Both are used to add more information or to give examples. Lo mismo, ¿ya? Es lo mismo. Son, la única diferencia es que van al medio y antes se pone una coma. Okay. So what we are going to do, so let's move on to exercise 6. Okay, here we are going to practice this, what we have read in the text builder. We're going to work this. Okay, we're going to practice here in exercise 6. We have to complete these sentences with our own ideas. So cheating has become very common in some sport. For example, what can we say? My country has produced some famous athletes like, do you know any famous athlete in our country? Yes. En la 2, a ver, my country has produced some famous athletes like Marco Antonio Echeverri. No, you do not know Marco Antonio
Mage.
Echeverri?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
The
Bruno Rojas.
Bruno
who
Rojas, okay. Bruno Rojas, coma, Marco Antonio Echeverri,
like
coma,
Karen Torres.
yes, Torres. What did you say? Sorry. Okay, so, no, famous athlete. Bruno famous. Is he a famous athlete, Bruno? Or what did you say? Okay, so try to complete this and send me,
Hugo de
please.
Lien.
Hugo de Lien. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna the tennis player, right? So he is famous. He's a famous like Hugo de Lien. Yeah. So try to you can choose one sentence and send me to my private WhatsApp. So you have to complete with your own idea. Don't forget to use, for example, like or such as. It depends on you. Elijan una de las oraciones y me mandan, por favor. Solo una, ya, mi WhatsApp privado. Some sports can be very dangerous. Some sports can be very dangerous. Such as, okay, so send me please your answers.
Like, es como decir lo mismo que, for example.
Like, sí, es lo mismo, ¿ya? La única diferencia, si se fijan, es el punto, ¿no? For example, ponemos al principio de la oración o después del punto seguido. Y el like y el such as va en coma y en medio de la oración. Esa es la única diferencia.
Ok, teacher, gracias.
You're welcome. So you can say also for instance, right? For instance or for example. And let's see. Okay. Daniela says some sport can be very dangerous, such as motorcycling, boxing, mountaineering, street luge. Okay, my country can be produced. Yeah, my country has produced, not can be, has produced some famous athletes such as Hugo de Lien, Jocelyn Camargo, Stephanie Coronado. Okay, and my country has produced some famous athletes like Bruno Rojas, Angela Castro. Okay, my country has produced some famous athletes like Bruno Rojas. Some sports can be very dangerous, such as rugby, American football, and wrestling. Okay, thank you. Sandra says some sports can be dangerous, such as parachuting. Okay. My country has produced some famous athletes, but what athletes? It is missing. Okay, and some sports can be very dangerous, such as skydiving, skiing, and surfing. Okay, cheating has become very common in some sports, for example, bodybuilding and football or soccer. Okay, okay, thank you. So yeah, another one. Okay, like some sport can be very dangerous, such as rugby, American football, and motorcycling. Some sports. Okay. Thank you. So what we are going to do now, yeah, with this we're going to finish this part, and okay, we're going to still talk about sports, and let's see. I'm going to ask the men. Okay, the men. So 1 minute, please. Let's ask to first. Yeah, 1 minute, please. Okay, I can't. Flora Bernal, can you tell me? Um, would you say that you are in a good shape? In a good shape? Would you say that you are in a good shape, Flores Bernal? In a good shape, it means um, fuertote. Flores, would you say that you are in a good shape?
My sign is slow, teacher.
You're not? Okay. Okay. Yeah, then let's see. Eleanor, are you in a good shape? I'm sorry, but yeah. Are you in a good shape, Eleanor?
Como teacher, ¿qué significa? No
Good
entiendo.
shape. Good shape, it means estar en forma. Good shape, estar en forma. Are you in a good shape? In good shape?
Si practico algún deporte para...
No. Are you, if you are in a good shape? Si está en forma, digamos. Huh?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, is exercise important?
Redonda, teacher.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, ya entonces cambio la pregunta. Is exercise important in your life? Has been doing exercise. Is it important for you?
Yes, it is.
Why?
Because, ¿cómo puedo decir? Me enfermé y después recién aprendí a llevar una vida saludable para mantenerme.
I was ill. That's why
No consumo azúcar, no consumo sodas, no consumo ningún refresco que tenga azúcar, calorías. No.
Okay, so yeah, you're not allowed to eat. Okay, so you have to take a healthy life. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Geraldine. What about you? Is it exercise important in your life?
No, teacher.
No, don't
No.
you? Don't do exercise? Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, son preguntas muy yeah. So let's continue.
¿Cómo se dice que soy muy perezosa?
I'm lazy. I'm doing
Yes, teacher. I'm lazy, very lazy.
I'm doing this exercise or okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Si es que me fui muy a la personal. Yeah. So I'm asking you this because we are going to talk about sports and solo vamos a hacer hasta el vocabulario. Yeah. So this is reported speech. So don't miss the class on next Saturday. No se falta. Ya el próximo sábado. Reported speech is important and it's a little difficult. So parts of the body. But I think you have seen reported speech. But anyway, let's see. Sorry, this is not. Here we have, it says that we have to match the words in the box with the parts of the body. So with number 1 to 6. Number 1. What is the name of that part of the body? Number 1?
Shoulder, teacher.
shoulder. Okay, number 2,
neck,
neck, right? Number 3,
chest,
okay, chest. Number 4,
wrist, wrist,
wrist. Okay, number 4, wrist. And number 5,
elbow,
elbow, right? And the last one we have is knee, right? Okay, so yeah, I'm going to play the audio and let's see if we have. No, we do not have a listen, right? So I'm going to show you, but we have the correct one anyway. So number 1, shoulder. Number 2, neck. Number 3, chest. Number 4, wrist. Number 5, elbow. And the last one, it is knee. So what we are going to do, we are going to see more vocabulary about the parts of the body on page 1 minute. On page 153, we have more vocabulary about the parts of the body here. But in this case, what we have to do in exercise 1, it says that we have to match the parts of the body from A to X with the words from 1 to 24. Ya, está larguito. A ver.
Para el próximo, teacher.
No, todavía tenemos harto tiempo. Okay. Number 1, foot, it says. So, what word is missing here? What letter? Sorry, what letter is the foot? C, B, D.
Sí, teacher.
C, okay. What about knee?
A.
A,
Right. Toes. Toes, plural.
Letter D.
Letter D, right? And uncle, we say B. Right? Okay, so we are going to do also this one, 9 from 9 to 10, and you are going to do the others, okay? Finger, what letter is finger?
H,
H. And wrist?
G,
G.
G,
G.
Okay, elbow?
Letter E.
Letter
E,
E. Letter E. Hand?
E, I,
I.
I, teacher.
Okay. Arm?
F,
F,
F. And the thumb?
H.
H, right? Thumb, por eso decimos thumb up, quiere decir el pulgar arriba, ¿no? So, finger, entonces
E, J,
J, right? J. So you have to do the same with the others from 11 to 24. Yes, from 11 to 24, do the same, please. I'm going to give you some minutes and then we're going to check.
Teacher, esto se lo mandamos al WhatsApp.
No me mandan, por favor, no. Okay. Uh, in number 11, neck. What letter is the neck?
N.
And
And number 12,
Q.
Q.
U.
Q. Number 13,
L.
L.
L. 14,
E.
E.
P. 15,
Q.
A.
K.
No empeces.
K.
A.
The chin.
O.
Oh, right. Forehead.
R.
R.
R. Shoulder.
M.
M.
M. Heart or heart, if you want.
U.
U. Brain.
S.
S. Stomach.
X.
X.
X. Skin.
V.
V.
V. Muscle.
T.
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 T. And bone.
W.
W.
W, right? Okay. So yeah, I'm going to play the audio and let's see how do we pronounce all these words. Just to see how to pronounce, okay? Solo para ver cómo se pronuncia.
1,
foot,
Fuck.
C,
2,
knee,
Mm.
A,
3,
toes, D,
4,
Ankle.
ankle,
Ankle.
B,
5,
Finger.
finger, J,
6,
Rice.
wrist,
Great.
G,
7,
Elbow.
elbow,
Elbow. Hand.
8,
hand, I,
Arm.
9,
arm, F,
10,
Thumb.
thumb, H,
Thumb.
11,
neck,
Neck.
N,
12,
Thumb.
cheek,
Cheek.
Q,
13,
Cheek. Neck.
chest, L,
L.
14,
lips, P,
P. Lip.
15,
Back.
back, K,
K.
16,
chin,
Chin.
O,
O. 17.
17,
forehead, R,
Air. R.
18,
shoulder,
Shoulder.
M,
M.
19,
heart,
U.
20,
20.
brain, S,
S.
21,
21.
stomach, X,
X.
22,
22.
Skin.
Skin.
V,
23,
muscle, T,
Muscle.
24,
Bone.
bone,
W.
W,
W.
Okay.
W. W.
So we're going to do now. Yes, do you have a question, Jessica? No? Okay. So on exercise 2, we have to cross out the word that is not correct. For example, in number 1, we have I got injured playing football and now I can't move my chest, my elbow, or my shoulder. Which one is not correct? Can we move our elbow, our shoulder, our chest?
¿Es la palabra que está de más que debemos encerrar, teacher?
Sí, tenemos que tachar la palabra que no es que está fuera del lugar.
Checks.
Checks.
Checks, right? Entonces, checks no podemos mover, no somos. Elbow, ya es algo que se puede mover. Shoulder también. Okay, so you have to do the same from 2 to 9. I'm going to give you some minutes. Once you finish, you can send me a message to my private WhatsApp with the word finish or done. Me manda ya un mensaje a mi WhatsApp privado con la palabra finish or done.
Teacher,
Yes.
the worst word is only is one, no more.
Which one?
En la oración, solo uno, el error.
Sí, sí, solo una.
Sí,
One.
gracias.
You're welcome. Okay, we're going to listen to Daniela. You're going to read number 2. And number 3, Geraldine. Number 3. Number 4, Diana Sanchez. Number 5, Purita. Number 6, Miguel Angel. Chelsea. Number 7, Carlos. Number 8, Carlos Eduardo. Number 8, and Natalie Flores. Number 9. Okay, Daniela, can you read, please?
She can't walk because she's hurt her ankle and toes.
Okay, so brain is not correct, right? Okay, thank you. Number 3,
I can't write because something is wrong with my fingers and wrist.
okay, so lips is not correct. And number 4,
It was so cold. She was wearing a scarf around her elbow.
elbow is not correct. Okay, so yeah, neck and shoulders are correct. Okay,
This shirt doesn't fit me because I have a big chin chest. No, now T. Pig, neck, and chest.
Neck and chest, right? Okay. And number 6, please.
Number 6 is it's impossible for me to run a marathon because of my bad ankle or knee, but not fingers.
Okay, thank you. And number 7.
Put this cream on your bones stay hard.
So yeah, bones is not correct. Bones. Okay, so we cannot put creams on our bone, right? Okay, thank you. Next one.
You need to have a scan at the hospital to be able to see your bones on heart, fat, nor forehead.
Okay, forehead is not correct. Next one, please.
In a warm, you have to stretch your muscle.
Your muscle is not correct. Or chin. Chin, right? Chin. Chin. So we can warm up our arms and muscles. Okay, so we have the correct ones. Now I'm not going to show you the answer. Okay, we have the correct ones. What we are going to do instead, we are going to do the vocabulary part on the workbook. So let's go to page 58 on the workbook. Solo vamos a hacer la parte del vocabulario, ¿ya? Y después ya, ahí terminamos, okay? We're going to stop. So 58. And okay, let's see. Ya, mándenme, si es que les pido, si no me enviaron y están en clase, mándenme, por favor. O al menos una vez envíen un finish o un done o una imagen del ejercicio de los ejercicios que hemos hecho. ¿Ya? What we are going to... No. Okay. So in number 3, it says we have to match the parts of the body from A to J with the definition. So this is in your head and controls how you think. We are talking about
Letter D.
Letter D.
D, right? Brain. And number 2, this helps your arm bend.
Shoulders.
Your arm bends. It says shoulders. Okay. So do the same with the other, please. I'm going to give you some minutes. Once you finish, you can send me a message with the word finish or done to my private WhatsApp. Okay? Hagan lo mismo, por favor, con los demás. Página 58 del workbook, página 58. You're welcome.
¿Se lo enviamos, teacher?
Sí, por favor, me manda ya de esta actividad. Más que todo para la lista, ya en caso de que no llame, saco screenshot, siempre saco screenshot de los nombres y si es que veo, o a veces me fijo en los mensajes que me mandan para verificar si en verdad estuvieron en clase, ¿ok?
of the front of the body above your legs.
Okay. Diana Sanchez, you're going to read number 3. Number 4, Yerko. Number 4. Elenir, number 5. Una tengo, por favor. Daniela, number 6. Elenir, number 5. Chelsea, number 7. And okay, so Diana, can you read, please?
Desire the soft edges of the mouth. Leather F.
Okay, thank you. Lips. And number 4, please.
This helps your leg bend. Letter G.
Okay, leather forehead.
Teacher, esa no lo había respondido.
Okay. Okay, letter G or letter J?
J.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so yeah, another one. Careful with your microphone. Okay, so let's see. Flores Bernal, number 5, please.
Okay, this part of the body contains the hair is letter C, chest.
The chest. Okay, number 6, please.
This is the soft part of the front of the
This
body,
part of the body
about your
contains
legs.
the hair.
Letter G.
Contains.
Okay, and number 7.
These are two parts of your body, like the tooth of your arm, letter E.
Forehead. Yeah, forehead.
Okay, letter E. These are two parts, letter E or I. Two parts of your body.
I.
Okay. Letter I. And number 8, it says this is just about your foot and at the bottom of your leg. What letter is this one?
Letter E.
Letter E. Just above your foot and at the bottom of your leg. The stomach. Okay, so do you have another answer? In 3.
Number 6 now is E.
This soft part of the front of the body above your legs. What do you think?
J.
J. What does it mean bend? ¿Qué quiere decir bend?
Estirar.
Es que
Flexionar.
bend, flexionar, ¿no? So, entonces, this helps your arm bend. Which one is correct?
El codo.
El codo, ¿no? Entonces, so in number 2, yes?
Number 2 is I.
Elbow, right? Okay. Okay, so number 4, this helps your leg bend, is correct? J? Yes or no?
Yes, it's correct.
Yeah, right? It's correct, right? Okay, I'm going to show you the answer then, and let's see. Number 1, D is correct. Number 2, I is correct. Number 3, F is correct. Number 4, J is correct. Number 5, C is correct. Number 6 is E. Number 7, A. And the last one, it is H. Okay, then since from 6 to 8, you have to correct. Okay, the others are correct. And we are going to do the last activity, and then we're going to stop. So let's go to exercise 4. It says now that we have to complete the work. We have the first letter given, and after running, in my legs were tired. It says, so we are talking about after running in my legs. So what do we have in our legs that we're tired? Cuando corremos, ¿qué nos pasa? Muscles, right? Muscles. So the muscles in my legs were tired. So try to do the same with the others. I'm going to give you 2 minutes. 2 minutos, por favor. 2 minutos y revisamos, ¿ok? Okay. Okay, so what we are going to do in number 2 says she had broken in her foot and couldn't walk. Bone, right? Number 3, Anna was wearing a pretty scarf around her
Neck.
No.
neck. Number 4, a healthy diet. A healthy diet and regular exercise are good for you.
Heart.
For your heart. Okay, so good for your heart. And number 5, he was wearing sandals, so I could see his
Toes.
Toes, right? Toes. After a few days, number 6, in the sun, hair was really brown.
Skin.
Skin, right? And number 7, why is she pointing at me?
Finger.
Finger at me. Okay, and the last one, Victor has an expensive looking watch on his left
wrist.
Okay.
Teacher dijo que esta más se lo mandamos por WhatsApp.
No, esta no, yeah. So on his left wrist, right? So I'm going to show you the answers, and then we're going to, okay? Number 1, muscles. Number 2, bone. Number 3, neck. Number 4, heart. Number 5, toes. Skin. 6, finger. 7, and the last one, wrist. Okay, so we are going to stop here, and I'm not going to call attendance. I have already taken a screenshot with your names, and that's it. Okay, eso es todo. No vayan a decir que le estoy largando temprano, por favor. Que me letean, ¿ok? Eso es todo. Entonces, nos vemos ya el próximo sábado. Se cuidan. Bye, bye.
See you, teacher. Thank you.
See you, teacher.
See you, teacher.
Bye, teacher.
Bye.
Thank you, teacher.
See you. Bye.